So I just got a call from the Academy, and that call basically said, Kevin, apologize for your tweets of old, or we're going to have to move on and find another host. I'm talking about the tweets from 2009, 2010. I chose to pass. I passed on the apology. The reason why I passed is because I've addressed this several times. This is not the first time this has come up. I've addressed it. I've spoken on it. I've said where the rights and wrongs were. I've said who I am now versus who I was then. I've done it. I've done it. I'm not going to continue to go back and tap into the days of old when I moved on. The same energy that went into finding those old tweets could be the same energy put into finding the response to the questions that have been asked years after years after years. We feed in the internet trolls and we reward them. I'm not going to do it, man. I'm going to be me. I'm going to stand my ground. Regardless, Academy, I'm thankful and appreciative of the opportunity. If it goes away, no harm, no foul.
Well, just hours after Kevin Hart posted that, he then stepped down as Oscars host, and he did apologize 2 days after he announced it was announced that he was going to get this gig of hosting the Oscars, his dream job. Welcome to Access Live. We're going to get to the Grammy nominations in a moment.
Here. Big morning.
So many layers, so many things to talk about with this story in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what we saw before, we saw Kevin refuse to apologize for the anti-gay tweets from about a decade ago. He says because he said, quote, I would never apologize for what was never intended to be disrespectful. I'd never allow the public to win for something I know wasn't malicious. He's basically saying that's not who I am, how they're defining me to be. But then he ended up apologizing later. He tweeted, I've made the choice to step down from hosting this year's Oscars. This is because I do not want to be a distraction on a night that should be celebrated by so many amazing, talented artists. I sincerely apologize to the LGBTQ community for my insensitive words from my past.
He went on to say, I'm sorry that I hurt people. I am evolving and want to continue to do so. My goal is to bring people together, not tear us apart. Much love and appreciation to the Academy. I hope we can meet again.
Okay, so they then apologized in the end.
Yes.
Too little, too late. How do we all feel about this?
I don't think so. I love what Glad said. Glad said Kevin Hart shouldn't have stepped down. He should have stepped up. And this culture we live in, we go back to something a decade ago. He's a changed man. His point of not apologizing was, look, that's not who I am. And I've gone through the past for what was insensitive and completely ridiculous joke that was just horrible. I didn't even like reading it, but that's not who he is now. Why couldn't he come on and still host and bring this to light and talk about how evolved he is and the mistakes he's made? I hate this culture of just the hatchet job.
Let's put into context, the jokes that he made. I mean, this back in 2011, he tweeted, and it was part of his stand-up act as well, that, yo, if my son comes home and tries to play with my daughter's dollhouse, I'm going to break it over his head and say in my voice, stop that, that's gay. In 2010, somebody posted their profile pic, and he said, your picture looks like a gay billboard for AIDS. In 2009, he called someone a fat-faced fag. These are very offensive, highly homophobic tweets. And yes, I believe you can move and you can grow from these things. But the fact is, when you look back and he says, I've apologized or I've talked about this in the past, and you know, this is not how I feel or what I believe in. He's never truly, if you look back and dig back, he said, he did not want to apologize for those tweets. In fact, he defended his right not to apologize, saying, I don't believe in this stuff. So if I don't believe in that, why do I have to apologize for it? Fact of the matter is, if this was his dream gig, and if he truly believed that, look, I may be offending people, so maybe let's just put an apology out there. He ended up doing it in the end.
I think as a person who has been called both the N-word and the F-word in various contexts and intentions, it hurts.
Yeah.
Regardless, it hurts. At the same time, we now live in this space where you cannot make a mistake. You cannot learn from your mistake. You cannot correct your behavior. You have to pay dearly. And it's interesting to me who gets to pay and who doesn't.
Who gets
right?
the hall pass?
Who gets the hall pass, who doesn't? You have, you know, someone said to me yesterday, Roseanne didn't get a hall pass when she likened someone to an ape. You're right. Bill Maher got a hall pass when he used the N-word on his show. In fact, came back to the show, brought Ice Cube, and had an opportunity for dialogue so that not only he could do better, but that everyone
Is it
could do
different,
better.
though, the medium? You're talking about HBO and cable land versus here is a network production. The Oscars are a huge deal. And also think about the movies that are perhaps going to be nominated
Sure.
this year. You've got
but
Green
but
Book.
these aren't hidden tweets.
Yeah.
You know, they hired.
Well, he did
they
try to
hired Kevin
delete them
after, but like he's been in every movie this last year.
Every movie.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
well loved.
Sold
There's
out
a reason
tours.
the Academy reached out.
All over the world. And so it's not like this was never talked about before. It's not like he hid it. It's not like he posted it and deleted it and someone had a screenshot from several years ago.
Yeah.
He was hired with this in plain sight.
Well, do we think that? I mean, that's my issue is the Academy, they've got to do their due diligence. Why, did they look back and did they see this person has had...
It didn't matter because at the end of the day, that position, while it may be about looking like it's about inclusion, it's about money.
It's about money.
It's about money.
And talent.
Yeah.
And think about all the movies. He's made more movies in the past 5 years than anybody. So well loved, so well liked.
Yeah.
I get how insensitive, and again, even to hear that joke and to said just rocks me to my core.
Yeah.
But to your point of this culture where nobody is allowed to have any kind of learning curve with anything, and do comedians get some kind of hall pass, whether that's fair or not, when they're working out their material?
Yeah, well, I was at the
find
GQ
me a
event.
comedian who's not been called out in the past, or even, writers. James Gunn was fired over pedophilia jokes that were made many, many years ago.
Agreed.
Disney fired him.
And his coworkers stepped up in his behalf and said, "This is not that
the
guy.
man I know."
He's not that guy." So I was
Yeah.
at the GQ event, Men of the Year last night, and it was everyone was talking about.
It's just hard. It's very, very difficult to be on top. And it's always somebody, some things that could take you out, something you said, some people that don't like you. It just gets really funny. But let me tell you, I think he's going to be fine. But one thing I'm happy about is that he acknowledged that he may have made a mistake and that he's backing out, because a lot of times people just barrel through. Let this be a lesson to you and to everybody out there. You cannot just go tweeting and saying anything on social media. What's so bad is that you have people who are 18, 17 years old tweeting things that they are going to regret at that job interview, and they're 35.
Well,
we know this. I tell my kids, I tell everyone in my family, people that I know, I'm like, listen, man, watch these trolls. Don't let them get you into anything. Don't let them pull you into saying something you are going to regret.
Wow.
Please, please listen. You have to do your media responsibly.
But Kevin Hart
Yeah,
hosting the Oscars.
maybe.
Yeah.
He's on hold.
What did you,
He's on hold.
what do you think?
Up. Yeah, because first of all, it's, as a woman, of course, I'm bitter because I always want more women to host, because there's still only been 3 female hosts in the history of the Oscars.
Swear to God, that's what his stress. that's what he always says. Swear to God, people, bow. Listen, hosting the Oscars gonna be a good time. Bam. Make sure you watch. Bam. When you do, just look past everything you've seen. Bam. Got it all right here. Bow in the face. Hire me.
Yeah. So, Scott, everybody talking about it last night. Do you
Everyone.
accept his apology?
Here's the thing, I said it last night on the carpet. I wish that he would have done the apology sooner, because I think that regardless, it happened just the other day here on our show. It doesn't really matter your intention. If someone is
Offended.
hurt, and more than offended, right? Because anybody can be offended about anything, and you can be offended for 5 minutes. Now, if I've hurt you, if you've been hurt by what I've said, I owe you an apology, even if that wasn't my intention.
And
I think
you're
we
man
live in this.
enough to approach that person and say, I apologize.
Exactly.
Couldn't he have done this for the Oscars?
I think the best possible solution would have been, as you said, Glad said this is an opportunity we would have, and we
step up.
still would like the conversation perhaps to step up rather than step down. But the point is, if he had said, this is my dream gig, because it was. He had said when it was first announced 48 hours ago, we were all like, he's great, perfect. But at the same time, then, okay, I've had this past, and I want to rectify this. And I'm going to say, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make this right on Oscar night. You watch and you wait how we're going to deal with this, because we have so many movies this year, especially Boy Erased. You've got Green Book. You've got, all these incredible
movies.
actors nominated for playing gay roles this year. So this is an opportunity to have this conversation at a high level and say, we honor this art and this talent.
But I'm going to take it a step further, beyond even the Oscars. The brother does it on a daily basis, right? You don't have to wait until some date on some
Absolutely.
show to show that you're not this dude. He has to me, on several occasions, I've seen him, you know, at charity events. I've seen him
work a room and treat everybody exactly the same and light up that room.
And so, you know, to me, and I get he ain't perfect.
Right.
I'm
Who
certainly
is?
not saying
Raise
that.
your hand out there if you're perfect, is what I'm going to say.
Jesus?
Yeah.
Jesus?
You in the back?